Hey Leo, welcome to your quarterly reading for October, November, and December. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Leo, as I'm pulling out the cards for the next 3 months, these are going to be overarching messages, by the way, to your weeklies and your monthlies. I do want to give you guys a huge shout out, a thank you for staying with me, for joining me, whether you are new or a returning viewer and you've been around from the very beginning, you guys, which was like right around Panini Days 2019, 2020, actually, like around that time. Thank you. Thank you for your support, for your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscribes, for watching. If you donated to the GoFundMe for that family, it's still up. Massive thank you to you for that, okay? If you, have taken any of my courses, purchased any of my jewelry, like any of that stuff, I'm so eternally grateful for you guys, and truly like this whole journey, especially because I'm doing the last quarter of 2025, which is absolutely wild to me, has been so eye-opening with respect to how privileged and how lucky I am, and humbling to how I can be of service to you guys and just show up in this manner to guide you, to support you, okay, in your soul's growth and your soul's evolution. So thank you for picking me, okay. November, December are looking really nice. October is where things get a bit bumpy. And I think October is bumpy because it's a purge. I honestly feel like October is a purge, to be honest, just in general. So you might be feeling that as well. We have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity that's being gifted to you from Source. It's like a new, solid, stable opportunity. Like, hey, here, I'm giving you this. But then when we pair it with the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups, it's like you're not even looking at the opportunity because your back's already facing it. And the Seven of Cups is saying that your head's like up in the clouds. So it makes me feel like even though there's something really wonderful and magical showing up here, you can't even see it. And I don't know if you can't see it because you've chosen to turn your back on it consciously or unconsciously, or if your head just feels very overwhelmed. Like you could be having a little bit of like mental stuff. Like, so this is like overanalysis paralysis, anxiety, sleepless nights, stress, that kind of stuff. But it could have to do with fears. And these deep-rooted fears are stopping you from being able to like shine your light. Be this beautiful energy that you are, Leo, okay? Remember, there are 5 types of main fears: loss of love, poverty, ill health, death, and criticism, judgment, okay? There's a few others, but those are like the 5 main ones. And so when we look at those and we see them, I would ask yourself, what of those 5 main, fears are you, I should say, really focused on, and how can we switch the script to something like authenticity and showing up without expectation and non-attachment, and just doing something with pure intention and a pure goodness, and trusting that is going to work out for your highest good, regardless of whether or not it works out in the way that you expect it to, okay? Then we got Cancer energy here. So the moon, emotions, feelings, intuition. Maybe there's just a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings as we're wrapping up the Gregorian calendar year, as we're headed into the holidays. This could be a situation where like you are divorced, and so it's your first year doing like single parenting for the holidays. Or this could be something like, you left a job, and so now you're at this Christmas party, holiday party, and it's like new people, and you feel a little bit like out of sorts, or there just could be a lot of changes, and because with the moon wanes and waxes. Sometimes it's full, sometimes it's not so full, sometimes it's visible, sometimes it's not. And so you could just be in this place for the next quarter, or sometimes you're just feeling like you're out there, you're being this beautiful Leo energy, and then other times you're like, oh, I need to like retreat and spend time with myself. None of that is wrong, right? Hold grace, hold compassion, hold forgiveness for yourself. In November, we have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. And I think that this waning and waxing energy, right? This like showing up full, pulling back, not being there, showing up a little bit, like that energy is going to be serving you for your highest good, because it's going to give you the right space, the right mind frame. Is that a word? State of mind, the energy for you to be able to cultivate this Ten of Pentacles, which is this financial success, this financial stability, this financial wealth. The Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles to the King of Swords, right? This is about you realizing and recognizing here that in order to get this Ten of Pentacles, you're going to have to think about things differently. There's a bit of curiosity here. There's a bit of exploration here. There's a bit of like mental agility, maybe even a little bit of confusion, or not knowing how to like navigate the world. And that's why you got to pull back so you can see things and then pull forward.
I know firsthand that life can get very overwhelming, very confusing, and very challenging at times. And that is why I've partnered together with Psychic Source. This is what their website looks like. When you go on the Psychic Source website, you get to explore all of their professional, vetted psychic advisors to see which is the psychic advisor that best connects with you. Whether you are looking for some answers with respect to your career, your love life, your personal life in general, or you're trying to manifest that next level in your life, the vetted psychic advisors over at Psychic Source will help you and guide you along the way, along the journey. And I even use them myself. Yes, I know that I'm psychic. Yes, I know that I use tarot and astrology and all sorts of divination. But trust me, trust you. Sometimes I need a neutral third party who is a professional, who is vetted to guide me as well in my journey. And that's when I reach out to Psychic Source. I love that it is a judgment-free zone. It is a safe space. And my favorite part is that you can connect with the vetted psychic advisors in a multitude of different ways. So after you go through the profiles and you pick the one that you like best, that you feel calls to you, you can either call them, text them, or video call. I like to call them myself, and they are there to help and guide you through life's enigmas. Now, for those of you that are new to Psychic Source has been kind enough to extend up to 40 minutes for just $19.80. It is a $240 value that you are receiving by using my link. It's right here or down in the description box below. Now, a massive thank you to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to your reading and see what the cards have in store for you.
The King of Swords is about logic, rationale. It's about getting clear cut. It's about cutting through the BS. It's about seeing things for what they are, not for what you want them to be. It's very black and white energy, but it's also really powerful energy because it's where you get to put up the boundaries and say, you know what, I've had enough of these games. Like, I'm done here. We're either going to move forward this way or we ain't going to move forward at all. Whether this is with respect to love, relationships, friendship, a career opportunity, a client, a contract, it's going to be different for all of you, okay? As we move into December, it says, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. So again, this kind of goes back to this energy I was saying to you in November, where I really just feel like Sel's getting her groove back. You know, you're in this energy here where you're really recognizing and realizing your own personal power, your own personal sovereignty, your own personal growth. And you're making a conscious decision, a conscious choice here to just be you and realize that not everybody is for you, and that's okay. Listen, I have a very loud laugh. Like, when you genuinely make me laugh, I sometimes will cackle. Some people think it's obnoxious. Some people think it's embarrassing. Some people are like, why is it so loud? Like, do you think that I'm planning on laughing that loud? Do you think that I'm planned to laugh like a witch? No, nothing is planned. It just is. It's who I am. Right? And so I could sit here and be like, oh my God, I have to play smaller. I can't be so loud, or I can't be this. You know, it reminds me of a guy I once dated. We went to a hockey game once, and our team was losing. And so I was, you know, heckling and doing what you do at a hockey game, right? Being typical Canadian at a hockey game, heckling and laughing. He's like, you're so embarrassing. Everyone around you is looking at you because of how you're talking, blah, 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 blah. This guy, the entire duration of our relationship, tried to shut me up. The entire duration of our relationship constantly was at my throat, criticizing me, judging me, critiquing me, finding all the imperfections. And trust me when I tell you, he dated up and I dated down. Two things I learned there. One, never settle for the ugly guys, because they're never going to make you happy anyways. Just because he's nice doesn't mean he's a good guy, okay? Two, never be with anybody who tries to dim your light, period, hard stop. And that's exactly what this says right here. So whether this is your friendships, whether this is your relationships, whether this is the people in your life, like, just always be with people and surround yourself with people who are going to love you. And the more that you love yourself, the more that you're going to find your people, okay? And in December, I see this happening for you. The Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. It's like you step into this emotional sovereignty, this emotional maturity, this realization that, like, yes, this is who I am. I'm Leo. I'm a baddie, okay? All my Leo friends are amazing. I love every single one of my Leo friends, okay? And I have lots of them. I'm an Aries sun, so I get along with Leos very well. Any Leo who doesn't like me doesn't like themselves. Straight up, I'm going to tell you that. It's fucking cold. It's the truth, though. Shoot, I swear, I'm sorry. It's freaking true. It's the cold. It is what it is, okay? Because Leos are confident. Leos have so much self-love. So if a Leo doesn't like me, it's because they don't like themselves. The Three of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles to the King of Cups, this is you collaborating. This is you finding your people. This is you connecting. This is you working together with people. This is you building the foundations with, you know, mi gente, my peoples, right? The right people, the ones that are going to celebrate you, the ones that are going to respect you, the ones that are going to honor you, the ones that are going to connect you and put you in the right rooms, speak kindly and speak highly of you when you're not there. Not the ones who are going to be, you know, disrespecting you, gossiping about you, and talking poorly about you. Now, as we dive into your love reading, we got the Chariot, the Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Let me see what else is here. The Chariot, the Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Temperance to the Chariot. Okay, you may be really wanting to move forward here in love, Leo. What the cards are saying though is chill. Take a break. You don't need to rush everything, okay? Let things happen, plant the seeds, nourish them, nurture them. You don't have to rush anything because you ultimately could be attracting 10 of Pentacles, a High Priestess, a very financially stable, very successful type of relationship here. But you don't want to try and rush anything during this time. It'll give you an opportunity to see this person for who they are, not for what you wish them to be. And, you know, you may even have multiple suitors trying to come in here during the next quarter. If you are in a committed relationship here, I do see you and your partner having a lot of fun traveling. Find time to rest between the travel. Find a little bit of balance because I do see you and your partner being very, very busy for this quarter, okay? If you want to book a session, you want to work with me in any capacity, it's down in the description box below. Here's this video to help you with manifesting your dream life. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, subscribes. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out.